Hi everyone. I hope everyone had a really nice week last week. I'm just happy to be back. I had a really nice week off. Just spent a lot of time with Kenny, and I started a new game for myself, which was really nice. Hung out with my dogs. You know, the usual. You know, I intended to get some more chores done, so that didn't happen. I basically didn't do anything that I like kind of intended to do, but it was a nice week off. So in other news, I start my job on Wednesday, and I'm excited, but also that means that I will be switching to evenings. So Thursday will be my first evening stream. I think I'm gonna do 7 to 9 Central Daylight Time, so it'll be quite a bit different. I don't know what we'll end up doing, but hi Skunk. How are you? But I'm excited about it. Evening streams, starting a new job. I think I'm gonna be really tired. But it should be good. It should be good. Kenny and I spent, I think, like 2 whole days just going out and trying to find, like, you know, I work at a bank now, so like I have to wear, like, you know, business casual. So we went and like looked for like like trousers, like, you know, nicer pants to wear to work. Literally could not find any anywhere. We went to like 15 different stores. It was kind of miserable. But I think I finally found a pair. Not that I don't have any, it's just, you know, bring bottled water everywhere and stay hydrated. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Skunk. Hopefully that'll keep me awake. I'm nervous because I have to. So like originally they were like, oh, can you be here at 9? And I was like, okay, cool. It's not gonna be super early. And then they called me back and they were like, actually, can you be here at 8:15? And it's not like I can be like, no. So I have to be there 8:15 on Wednesday, which, to be fair, is still later than I'm normally gonna have to be there. So it's gonna be a really weird experience having to be awake in the morning. Because I'm gonna have to be to work at the time that I normally like get out of bed. So that's gonna be really weird. But how are you, Skunk? I hope you're doing well. Did those stupid assholes agree to pay you yet? I'm still trying to figure out if I want to like wear a mask or not, because like, well, here in Kansas, a lot of people aren't wearing masks. And in fact, no one was when I went for my interview. Do I own a rooster? I do not own a rooster. No. No, I don't. Not that it would work anyways, because they're supposed to crow at like sunrise, and the sun doesn't come up till like sunrise isn't until like 7:30, so it wouldn't be that helpful. But it'll be fine. I'm gonna make it work. I'm concerned about my dogs. You've talked to a lawyer mostly because you want someone else to deal with it. You're literally done with those fools. That's fair. That's fair. Did the lawyer seem positive? Like, did they give you positive feedback on like they think that they can do something with it? I hope so, because that's some bullshit. If I ever heard it. So I hope that they can do something. Mental health wise, I'm just excited to like start this job. Because I think I like told you guys that there was a potential that I was gonna have to like retake my drug tests and just shit like that, but everything came out okay, and I'm just glad. I'm just glad. I've already filled out all my like tax paperwork and bullshit. So basically I just have to show up now and bring 2 forms of ID. Woohoo. So I don't know. I'm excited, but also I'm really nervous. I'm like, part of me is like, she's gonna take no shit. Should be okay, but have no cash in the meantime. Back to job search. You. Good luck, skunk. The job search is rough. Like, I empathize with that, as you know, I clearly just was doing that. The job search sucks. I got lucky with this job. I'm pretty excited just to like have money again. I think that will relieve a lot of stress, which in turn will help my mental health. Like, I think I'm going to be really exhausted for a while, just getting back into the swing and like the schedule and routine of it all, but I think it'll be good. It'll be good. It's just gonna take a little bit to get used to with evening streams, and then just, you know, not being at my house for, you know, 45 hours a week. Not that I work 45 hours. I mean, just like in terms of, you know, driving and shit like that. But I'm glad that the lawyer doesn't take any shit. I hope that they can. I know it'll be probably a little while, but because, you know, that seems to be how our fucking law works. It just takes a million years, but hopefully they'll get it taken care of. It's such bullshit. It's still just such bullshit. I really hate that for you. I really, really do. But I started Scarlet Nexus, which is honestly super fun. They added it to Game Pass, and I was like, I had really, really been thinking about trying it, and so I did, and I'm honestly kind of loving it. I think I'm like 4 or 5 hours into it now. So I've been kind of playing that, and then, you know, grinding Fortnite. The huge. The not so fun thing about our week is that a major like water main pipe burst in our city, and so like Thursday, Friday, we couldn't like use any water without boiling it. Like, we could bathe, but you couldn't like drink water without boiling it and things like that, which is a little difficult with dogs. Like, we had to boil water and then, like, you know, put it in the fridge overnight to let it like, it was a whole thing. Luckily everything's good now, so all that's super fun. It was a really fun thing. It seems to be all good now. We got the okay on it, so that's good news. It's weird, like, normally hi Potato, how are you? It was weird. It was really, really weird. How goes it? I'm doing pretty well. I start my new job on Wednesday, so today and tomorrow will be my last daytime streams, and then I'll be moving to evenings, and I'm nervous about it. I really am, but I'm excited. I hope all of you will be able to join me here in the evenings. I don't know what you guys normally do in the evenings, but it should be good. It should be good. And we're moving forward. We're taking you girls. I feel like I'm growing up all over again by getting a full-time job and like moving stuff around. Because when I started streaming, like I really didn't, you know, intend on getting a full-time job again, but I think it'll be really good for me. Good luck. It's gonna be great. I hope so. I really hope so, Potato. How are you? How are you, Pro? I had a really nice week off. It was really nice. Like Henny and I were both off, and so we just hung out. It was really nice. It's really, really nice to just do nothing. We, you know, ate good food and just hung out, and we finished the Harry Potter series. We watched all of the movies, and then I made Kenny watch 4 of the Final Destination movies. I'm good, just tired, had to do macro homework. Oh yeah, macro and microeconomics, that shit sucks. I'm pumped for Demon Slayer though. Yo, same, Potato. I need to watch that new thing that came out about Rengoku. I mean, I've read it all, so like I know the story, but I still want to watch it. But I know it's not dubbed yet, so I might wait. Yo, y'all want some drama? I don't care how people ingest their content. If you want to watch it subbed, you want to watch it dubbed, you want to watch it subbed and dubbed, I don't fucking care. Like, you do you. But can we all just like let each other live and like enjoy content however they want? Like, why is Twitter the most fucking toxic place on the internet? Like, I saw this girl and she was complaining about how Squid Game is like, you know, such a huge thing right now, and it was really good. I watched it subbed or dubbed, sorry. Not that I've not watched a lot of shows subbed, because I have, but like, one, it was proven that the subtitles on that show were garbage, and 2, it doesn't matter. Like, this bitch was basically just like, why do English speakers just have this thing about not watching subtitled content? Like, why can't you just watch it subtitled? And then basically someone was like, because some of us can't. Like, some of us like have to be able to hear it. Excuse you. And then she stepped back and she was like, well, except for the people who are like disabled. And it's just like, that's not the point. Just enjoy your content however you like to. Like, I don't care. But can we all stop like berating each other for enjoying content one way or another? Like, she was basically just like, well, if you can watch it sub, why are you not? Maybe because I don't want to, like, frankly, like, I sometimes struggle to, you know, pay that much attention to like the screen. Like, I am typically looking at my phone. Like, I find that if I'm watching something dubbed, it's better for me because then I can like play on my phone or something. But if I'm watching something subbed, like, I like pick at my skin, so like I'll rip off my cuticles just to like have something to do with my hands, and that's not good for me. Like, it's really not. The things people concern themselves with, yo, for real. Like, and this was like a pretty big tweet. Like, people were like, I don't know if they just liked it because they wanted to hate it or what, but I don't know. I'm very much of the opinion, just do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to enjoy your content one way, do it. I like either, but Deb lets me do the drawing while listening. That's how I like that's how I feel. It's like, I want to be able to do something while I'm watching something that I can't really do that if it's subtitled. You know what I mean? Because you're like having to pay constant attention. And there are a lot of people in the world that can't do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, just do whatever you want. Can we all just stop judging each other for the things that we like? It's wild. It's wild. Speaking of like drama, also the other thing, the whole like Dave Chappelle thing with his new stand-up special. I didn't like Dave Chappelle before, and I sure as hell don't like him now. Like, that dude can get fucked. That's how I feel about it. Like, why? Why? To anyone who doesn't know, he was talking about J.K. Rowling, and he's like said anti like trans stuff in the past, but this whole special was kind of like him just making the point about how essentially it was like about how trans women aren't women and like they're not part of the feminist movement and stuff like that. It's such fucking bullshit. Like, he was talking about J.K. Rowling and how they, like, coined the phrase TERF, which, let me look up what it means. I looked it up the other day, because I had not heard it. Okay, so it's a feminist who excludes the rights of transgender women from their advocacy of women's rights. And why? Like, what the? I just don't understand people. I just get fucked. I really don't get it. And he's like doubled down on it. And I saw a statement from him, and it was basically about how he was basically just like, if this is what getting canceled is like, then I love it. Because he's gotten so much attention from this. And I hate it. I really do. I really do. But his special was like kind of revolved around that statement of like how he's also a TERF, and I can't do it. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. Frankly, I'm of the opinion that just live your life how you want and just be accepting of other people. Like, it doesn't matter. And maybe like the way I'm explaining this sounds kind of detrimental because like I care about things, obviously, but like I just want everyone to be happy and like to be treated fairly and equally. And like I see a lot of stuff, you know, revolving around pronouns and trans rights and things like that, and I just don't get it. Like, why would you be against it? What is the point? Like, people who argue against pronouns, you know, a lot of people have issues with like they, them, and I just don't get it. Like, why do you even, like, what harm is it doing for you to change the way you refer to somebody? I know a lot of people are of the opinion that like, well, I don't exist to like make other people comfortable, but at the same time it's like, it's not hurting you if it makes somebody else comfortable and feel good about themselves to use other pronouns. And I know like I'm coming from a place of like, I don't use different pronouns, and you know, I'm not part of the LGBTQIA plus community, so like, you know, I'm looking from the outside, but it's just, I don't know, can people just accept others? Why is that such a hard thing? Sometimes I think seeing this stuff, like it really does take a toll on my mental health sometimes, because it's just like, I just don't understand. I don't know how people can be so harsh towards others being different in any way. I feel awful if I think I made someone uncomfortable or unhappy. Yeah, and I'm the same way, Potato. Like, I just don't like people to be unhappy, like, especially if it's something I've done, whether it was knowingly or unknowingly. And it's not hard. Like, I get that for some people it's a new experience, right? Like using pronouns that, you know, they weren't used to using. Like, it's, you're learning something new. But like, why be so unwilling to learn? People are afraid of shit they don't understand. For whatever reason, we collectively have this habit of reacting to the unknown with fear or hate rather than seeking to understand. You're absolutely right, boss. Also, hi, boss. I hope you're doing all right. How are you? I hate it. I really do. I like... You're right. People, they're so afraid, but it's like, really, it's not harming you in any way to just accept people for who they are. Also, the pronoun thing is crazy because it's not like they is a new word that isn't used exactly the same way. You're right. You're absolutely right, boss. And that's how I feel too. Like, before I started streaming, I didn't know anyone who used the pronouns they, them, and obviously I do now. And I have been like, you know, referencing someone before whose pronouns are they, them. And in my mind, I got confused because someone was like, they. And I was like, they, who? Like, who are this group of people? Because that's how my brain still works sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, my brain still sees it as like a fully plural pronoun at times. And that's something that like I'm working on. And honestly, I just felt like an idiot because I was like, oh, duh. But it's like, what? Why not? Also, I'm good just popping in to say hi before this next meeting. Well, hopefully your next meeting goes well, boss. You gotta be here now for my daytime streams because today and tomorrow are my last ones. Some people don't accept change and stay closed-minded. It's pretty sad. Also, I've stepped out of the shadows to say, hey, I hope it makes for a nice surprise. Sending good vibes your way. Miss ya. Aww. Hi, Dark Prime. How are you? Oh, I miss you too. I hope you're doing well. I hope you and your family are doing well. It looks like on social media that you've been crazy busy. Hopefully that's been okay and you've still been able to spend time with Shuri. Because that sounds... You just look crazy busy. I don't know how you do it. Especially because like you're a DJ, so obviously you're like there late. How do you live? How do you live? I don't... Also, it is a nice surprise. I'm always happy to have my friends here. This will be my first full week of YouTube streams. And I'll be starting my evening streams on Thursday, which I'm excited and also really nervous. I'm good. I was hoping to catch you one of these days. I'm doing well here and it's really busy preparing for a Halloween DJ stream, but events are wild. So many. Yeah, it looks like you've done a lot. Like I can, you know, I only keep up with you through social media, but it looks like a lot. Like, damn. But you're gonna do a Halloween DJ stream. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What day is Halloween this year? I don't even know. I'm gonna try to come back later and I must return to macro assignments. Good luck with streaming. I'll see you coolest of cats later. All right, bro. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hopefully your assignments go well and they get done quickly. I'm excited to move to evenings because hopefully you guys will be able to be here more and we can engage a little bit more. Because, you know, so many of us, like, basically, there's only one more Toxic Avenger to get a job. And I know he has an interview today. So, like, we're all becoming grown-ups again. With, like, jobs and, you know, making money. But, guys, I'm going to be making a new video. I know it's been a little while because I've been really shitty. but I am gonna be making a new YouTube video. It's gonna be about why I decided to move from Twitch to YouTube. I'm gonna go through like how much I've gotten paid through Twitch and you know, kind of why I opted to give up even a little bit of earnings to make the move and things like that. So hopefully I'll be filming that soon. Maybe after this, I don't know. I'm not gonna make myself any promises. Being grown-ups, that's how it feels. Dark Prime. It's been so long since I've had a job. It's been 3 years, guys, since I've had a full-time job. So like, it feels like natural, but also unnatural. You know what I mean? Toxic Avengers being working Avengers, working during the day, toxic by night. That's right. That's right. Potato. Working during the day, toxic by night. Absolutely. Jobs. Who needs them? It's me, your boy. Your boy needs one. Sterling, how's that going? Also, hello. How are you? I hope you're well. Hopefully you slept better last night. I love that Chris always comes in and she's like, don't forget to like it. It's true though. Like the stream. Like the stream. It'll show it to more people. It is a full-time job. It is a full-time job, Dark Frame. Like hi gamers, don't forget to like the stream. Hi Chris, how are you? I hope you're well. Wait, the job hunt isn't going well or you didn't sleep well? Did you have coffee today? Yo, can we all send good vibes, good thoughts to Sterling, because he's not drinking coffee and I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. A job only the most toxic can accomplish. You know, that's the nice thing. I like Zooks yesterday was like, it was basically like, they're gonna love you, and I was like, they'll love my work persona, because bitch, I can be nice all the time. Job hunt isn't going well. No coffee day too. I'm really sorry to hear that, Sterling. Any like nothing? Heard nothing? Hey Sterling, sending good vibes in virtual campaign. Hell yeah. I'm doing good. I miss so many of you and I'm glad to be seeing some new faces. It's comforting being here. Aw. Well, we're glad to have you. Basically all of the faces here are just different names of people who were there before. Like Sterling is the one and only chaotic good mage. My work persona is me normally, but with a massive RBF in between. Yo. All right, computer, can you fuck off? See, I can't just think, hey computer, can you fuck off at work? I gotta work on it. Nah, I'm pretty good. But I feel you, Chris. I'm gonna have to be in front of people now. What the fuck? Quite chaotic to go by a different name, I must say. You know? He is the chaotic one. Chaotic good. To be fair, I think most people here know that Sterling is chaotic good mage, but you know, we're all learning. This is my work persona account. There you go. I don't have another one. I'm torn, Gabby. I don't know if I should dress up as Daphne or Rapunzel. My vote is Daphne. I'm just saying. He hella chaotic. It's true. It's true. Yo, this man just bought a durian and made cake with it. Okay, I think I would die. Like, I have such a sensitive sense of smell. I think it would be awful. Sterling, how was the smell? Was it as bad as everyone says? Like, I've heard it smells like, well, dead people. That's not even a joke. I've really heard that. Yeah, I'm sure there's a VOD on his channel. It was on Saturday. I don't know how you did it. The durians in Malaysia are stinky, but tasty. Are they good? I don't think I could do it. Legitimately, I don't think I could do it. Like, I don't think... personally, for me, if something doesn't smell good, I'm not gonna do it. I'm like, I can't eat it. If it doesn't smell good, I can't eat it. You gotta get used to YouTube emotes. It is weird. It is really weird. Dark Prime is super weird. Honestly, the only other person I've watched is Matt, the Matthew Jacobson, who is also moving to YouTube, which is exciting. But I've just used my phone emotes, which is probably not what I should do, but whatever. So I got it frozen. It was in my freezer for a month. It wasn't that bad. Eating it is a roller coaster of emotions. Like, why? Like, does it taste bad? Because I've heard that it's good. Hi, Wally. How are you? Also, to anyone who doesn't know, to everyone who's here, one thing, like the stream. Just click that like button. Moving on. I'm starting my new job on Wednesday. But that means that I will be not doing daytime streams anymore. So starting on Thursday, I'll be moving to evenings. I'm going to try for 7 to 9 Central Daylight Time. So I know for many of my friends that's 8 to 10. Hopefully y'all can be there. I'm tired but good. How are you, Gabby? I'm doing all right, Wally. I'm just happy to be here. I had a really nice week off, but it's really nice to be back. And there's so many people here, and it's so nice to see everyone. Congratulations on the new job. Thank you, Dark Farm. I'm excited. The lady who interviewed me, who's now my boss, she literally told me that the girl I'm going to be working with, the other teller, there's only 2 of us. The other teller, when she told my boss what she wanted from a coworker, the only thing she said was, I want someone nice who's not competitive. And I was like, yo, bet I can do that. This job doesn't have any sales goals, so easy peasy. I just have to be nice to people. And you bet your ass I can do that. Congratulations on your new job, Gabby. Good luck. You've got this. Thanks, Wally. Thank you. I can only imagine how you will feel if someone came up to you like, I know you on Twitch. Yo, I hope not. I hope not. I really hope not. Maybe if I become bigger on YouTube. Maybe. So there's really not many famous people from Kansas in general, like whether it's online or... Hello? What the fuck? Something just like fell in my room. I don't know what that was. Hello? What the fuck? I think there's a ghost in here. What the fuck? Anyways, that was frightening. The fuck? Hello? Maybe it's just Kenny making noises. I don't know, dude. Okay. Anyways. Oh, we're on YouTube. Yesterday marks 1 month since I've started at my job. Congrats, Wally. That's wonderful. I hope you're enjoying it. Hey, aren't you that girl from TikTok? Yo, you want someone who's like more... Dark Prime is more famous on TikTok than I am. I haven't uploaded to TikTok in like 2 months. You'll be surprised. I had to go to the ER a couple months back, and one of the security guards called me out by my TikTok, like quoted it back to me. Really? How did it feel? How did it feel, Dark Frame? Oh my god, can we just like chill songs? But yeah, there's really like no one famous from Kansas. So like if anyone gets remotely like a remote amount of clout online, they become pretty like local famous. So I guess we'll see. I don't think I want to be local famous. Hello. No, thank you. No, thank you. Ghost mode act for real. I still don't know. Like legit, I really don't know what that was. It's frightening. It's really frightening. I'm enjoying my job. I'm slowly but surely getting used to my new sleep schedule, and I'm slowly getting the hang of the job. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, Wally. It felt satisfying, but I was at the ER for my girlfriend, so it was like, wow, this is really cool, but I need to find room 144. So we chatted, and he said he appreciates me. I wanted to give him a shout out, but I never got his name. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice, Dark Prime. That's wonderful. I think it's really great. I think that's great. You do kill it. You kill it on TikTok. You're just like TikToks. Do you put up a TikTok every day? I just have to know. Also, Chris, I would like to know, when is your first TikTok coming? I know you told me you were thinking about making one. I just have to interject to say hey. And also, there's a kid we went to high school with that fixes KitchenAid mixers and has a pretty big TikTok following. They put him on the local news. I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking. You get any amount of clout here and you will be local famous. I wish I was joking. I'm just not. Like, yo. I don't want to be on the local news. Excuse you. That's awesome. Is it? I don't know. I mean, good for that guy. Good for that guy. I don't think I want to. I'd rather be like internet famous. I don't want to be local famous. You know what I mean? Like, can I not be? I just like no one here to know me. Excuse you. I don't know, man. That Team Rumble got me busy. You right. You right though. Chris and I have been grinding on Team Rumble on Fortnite because we are children with grown-up jobs. I gotta go back to work, but I had to share that story and say hi. I hope y'all are doing well. Let's get Gabby internet famous. I think Matt is more likely to get YouTube famous. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Matt's fucking hilarious. Also, one of my old supervisors followed me on TikTok and I'm like, huh, wow. Apparently your phone number snitched on you. Wait, what? That's so they like found you through your phone number? That's fucking weird. Mark the calendar on this day next year. That's gonna be wild. To anyone who doesn't know, last week was my 1 year of streaming. Okay, that makes more sense. Snitches on you, yeah. I don't remember what I was just saying. Anyway, oh, it's been my 1 year. 1 year of streaming, which is wild. Matt has some projects coming down the pipe that look great. Agreed. If anyone can get his link and put it in there, I would really appreciate it. Chris might actually be the only one who can put links. Actually, she's the only one who's marked as like a VIP. Because it's kind of a pain in the ass to do it. I'm not gonna lie. So I like, in order to do it, in case anyone is wondering, in order to like make people like VIPs, which is not what they're called on here, you have to like get the link to their YouTube and like put it in. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But I think Chris is the only one who can do it. Security VIP. Yeah. The nice thing about moving to evenings is Kenny will be able to be here, y'all. I know y'all love some Kenny. But yeah, it was odd. Yeah, honestly, this sounds odd. I'm kind of a big deal. I mean, Chris is a huge deal. That's some odd extra steps. It's very weird. It's very weird. But I think it's because on YouTube, like, you can have the same name as somebody else. Like, you can have the same name as somebody else. So you can't, like, search by names like you can on Twitch. My phone fucked up that link. I think it's just this. Hold on. Okay, can't type anything here. Let's see if I can... I think it's this. Is that it? Can I not post links? What the fuck? Hello? There it is. Nope, that's not it. Just kidding, that's not it. Ignore me. Let's, excuse you, can you work? There we go. There we go. Kenny got my back. Kenny got my back. Thank you. Don't mind me. It's with an E. I'm terrible. I thought so, but then I was like, is it? It's fine. I also love that you can delete messages here. It's so convenient. Anyways, Chris deserves to be VIP, okay? Hello. There's not a better person to grind on Fortnite with. Cause she hard carries me when we play Battle Royale. Obviously, you can't really carry in Rumble. Unless you have the Venom thing and you're really good with it, in which case, maybe you can. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Matt's new stuff. I'm excited just to be here and to be doing this. And I'm nervous to do evenings. Rocket launcher attacks. Yeah, suicide bomb. Like, legitimately. It's wild. Fortnite gets wild. If anyone wants to play Fortnite with us, you can have 15 people for Rumble, apparently. So, you know. That's exciting. But yeah, I was saying earlier before everyone showed up, I'm going to be working on a YouTube video. I'm going to be talking about why I moved from Twitch to YouTube. I'm going to be kind of going through, like, my income from Twitch over the past year, and like why, you know, I was willing to give up a little bit of income to, you know, make a move and things like that for my own mental health. So we'll see that soonish. I don't guarantee the dub, but I do guarantee a good time. That's right. Don't have a good day. Have a great day. Oh my god. I love that that emote is called You Got This. So good. Every time I hear that, I can just hear Ryan Reynolds saying it in my brain. It's so weird. It's so weird. My life is changing so much. If I do end up getting internet famous, I don't know. That person just spamming the don't have a good day and stopping it there. Yeah, fuck you. Don't have a good day. I hope you have a terrible day. I saw this stupid joke about the Beach Boys today, and it was like the dark Beach Boys. It was weird. It was a really weird meme. Um, I was just like, okay. It was basically like, have a horrible day. And I was like, okay. Hello? That's so nice. Work is calling. I'll be lurking in the shadows. Glad I could catch you here and hoped it was a nice surprise. Have an awesome day in case I get too busy and have to go. Viewers, stay awesome. Thanks, Dark Prime. Honestly, it was a really nice surprise. It's always lovely to see you. I hope they have a wonderful day. And good luck with work. I know you've been super busy. But I hope your girlfriend's good. I hope your daughter's good. Hope you're well. Your kitten too. Kittens? I don't know. Regardless, I hope you're well. But yeah, guys, my life is rapidly changing. And well, I guess if I become internet, if I get some clout, y'all will know where I live, which I guess is a good thing. It's not a good thing. I don't know. I live somewhere that's pretty big, so you know, the likelihood of anyone knowing me places I go is very low. Thank you. We have one kid. Okay. Couldn't remember. Congrats again on the job. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm excited and nervous. It's the whole just jumble in my brain. I hope everyone is doing well. You know, I think the hardest part for me is gonna be like talking from 8 to 5 every day. I've been talking for an hour and I am losing my voice already. To be fair, it is different. Like, talking in a job is way different than like consistently and constantly talking on a stream. I know that maybe some people get annoyed because I do a very like stream of consciousness, but I really don't like there to be a lot of silence in stream. I just think it's kind of weird sometimes. Obviously I have music playing, so maybe it's not. I don't know what you guys think. I'd love to hear what you think. Do you think it's more important for people to like continue to talk, or do you prefer when they take little breaks to really think about what they're saying? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of streams, to be honest. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, which obviously then they, you know, they cut out little breaks. It's different. It's a different flow for sure. Very weird. Streaming is like such its own thing. When I interviewed for my job, I was talking about, because I put content creator on my resume, so it wouldn't be just like I haven't done anything for the past 3 years. And I was talking to the lady I was interviewing with, who is now my boss, and she's like, I have a lot of respect for content creators because that's a lot of work. And I was like, thank you. You're right. It is a lot of work. I'm really lucky to have Kenny because he does a lot of the editing and stuff for me, which is very time consuming. I just really hate listening to myself talk. I straight up told him, I said, if I didn't have to watch myself talk, maybe I would feel better about it just listening to myself. But if I'm like having to watch back his edit, then obviously I have to watch it. It's a real conflicting thing. It's hard to be a content creator when you don't like to look at yourself. Like, I would post more on Instagram, but I don't like to take selfies or anything. The most amount I take of photos is of my dogs. My entire photo album on my phone is just my dogs and various wallpapers that I use on my phone. It's never me. Like, I don't take pictures of myself. It's a weird thing. I know I talk about it a lot, but because it's Mental Health Monday, we're talking about it. it's weird to be a content creator when you don't have a lot of self-confidence. But at the same time, it really helps because when you have a community, especially a community as great as mine, everyone's really supportive and they're like, no, you're great. Shut up, you're great. Which doesn't necessarily change my own viewpoint on myself, but it does help. One thing that content creation has done for me is made me feel better about talking about myself, which was really, really helpful when I was interviewing for jobs, because before that was like one of my least favorite parts. Like I hated talking about myself. But when you spend, you know, 6 to 12 hours a week sitting in front of a camera talking about yourself, you kind of get used to it and you learn to not really care. So there's been so many positives that have come from this. And even if I don't become famous, which I don't really want to be famous, I just want to have enough money to be comfortable. I'd love to make a difference in just like one person's life. Like, I don't know if anyone watches Jacksepticeye. I'm sure someone here does because he's a huge YouTuber. But I know earlier on, like before now, I feel like now he's a little out of touch. He was really, like, he would talk about mental health. Maybe not quite like as openly as I do, but just, he would talk about it. And there used to be so many people who were like, watching your videos just makes my day. You've really like changed my life. And that's so nice. I wish that I could be that for somebody, but I know that's kind of unrealistic. Like, I'm not looking to be someone's hero or anything. But I really hope that the content that I put out can help encourage people to be more true to themselves and practice self-care and stuff like that. Because it's hard. It's hard to do that. And some people will see self-care as narcissism, but it's not. It's not. It's doing something for yourself is not being narcissistic. Doing stuff only for yourself is narcissistic. It's a fine line. But I hope that I can help make things, you know, maybe just kind of push you over the edge of like, yeah, I'm gonna take time for myself. Because I think, myself included, I spend a lot of time feeling guilty, or I have in the past. I've kind of moved past that because I've, you know, sat at home working on my mental health for 3 years. But I spend a lot of time feeling really guilty about doing things for myself. And I feel that you do a great job at it. It's just like there are lurkers. There are those that you are helping that may not reach out and tell you, but you're making a difference. I feel that you do 100%. Oh, thanks. That's really nice. That's really nice. Thank you, Dark Prime. I think when I was feeling really guilty about doing things, if I had just, obviously, you know, Kenny is super optimistic, so he's really great about it. But I think if I had another person who was just like, no, do something for yourself, maybe it would have helped lessen the guilt a little bit. I don't know if that's true. I don't know, but I hope that I can. It's been a really different experience being able to take 3 years to really recover from the concussion and be really introspective and to look at my life in a more not really like under a microscope, but more like in a general sense of like how it's gone and how I've ended up where I am. And I know that's not a privilege that a lot of people get. But I hope that you know, every once in a while you just take a little bit of time just to think about yourself for a little bit and what you can do for yourself or for your loved ones, maybe, if it makes you feel better to do that. Whatever makes you happy, because the world is crazy. And I know it sounds really weird, but when we had the water main break last week, I was reading about it, and basically it was just like, it feels, things are so finite, but I think so often we feel like they're infinite. But at the end of the day, I mean, fuck, we could die tomorrow, or we could live for another 80 years. But I just want to be happy and feel like I did something. If it is 80 years or if it's a couple days. You know what I mean? And I mean, when I'm dead, I'm probably not going to have any feelings about it anyways. But that's how I feel. I just want the people that I love to know that I love them, and I want to spend time with the doing things that I like, that I love, and spending time with my dogs and Kenny and, you know, my family. I also think quite a big weight has been lifted off my shoulders, because as many of you know, it's been needing to have a very difficult conversation with my mother for quite a long time now. And she reached out to me last week and asked if I wanted to have lunch. And so I did. And I brought up a lot of the issues that I have been so afraid to talk about, because I was really afraid of the outcome. I was afraid that, you know, for some reason I would lose the relationship with my mother, which is, you know, it wasn't an irrational fear. And it doesn't mean it couldn't still happen, but it went a lot better than I thought it was going to. And I may not have said everything that I wanted to, but it was nice to see that she was a little more open to the things I had to say than I thought she would be. And it felt really freeing to say it. Hi, Mr. H. How are you? It felt really good to talk about those things, to talk about the hard things, because it was something that just like needed to happen. It really did, for so long. So I'm glad I did it, regardless of what the outcome is in the long run. I'm glad I did it. It was important for me. You're doing well, and me. I'm doing all right. I start my, I start my job on Wednesday. So Thursday will be my first evening stream. So I'm nervous and excited, and I'm not looking forward to waking up early. But I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I had a nice week off with Kenny. We just hung out, which was really nice. And I'm just happy to be here. Chris and I have been grinding away at the Fortnite Battle Pass, so you know that's fun. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited, Mr. H. I'm not excited to wake up early, but I am excited. Well, thank you. It's nice to... It was a really, really nice, needed week off. There just wasn't any stress to, like... put on a show. Not that I really do. Like, I would say I arguably put up on less of a show than a lot of people. But it was really nice to just take time for myself. And to do stuff for myself. I don't know. Sorry if this is just a long, rambly mess, but I hope you guys are enjoying being here. I'm glad you're all here. And also, don't forget to hit that like button, you know? Because it's important. Everyone deserves the time. You're right. You're absolutely right, Mr. H. Yeah, absolutely right. Unfortunately, not everyone gets the time. You're excited for Back 4 Blood. I'm excited too, Mr. H. It comes out tomorrow. It's on game. It's gonna be on Game Pass, so I don't even have to buy it, which I'm pretty stoked about. I am, however, going to need to make room on my computer hard drive because I think I've got like 40 gigs left of space. It's a lot. It's a lot, unfortunately. Like, just finding the time. If you have Game Pass, you can download now. Oh, really? Maybe I'll have to do that. You downloaded yours today? Maybe I will later. When I get done with stream. Just because I don't want to do it now. Are you going to be my Back 4 Blood buddy? Yo, I'm down. It's 4 people, right? It is better with a full squad. We'll have to make sure we've got a full squad. Because I did play the beta. Did you play the beta, Mr. H? Sorry, I realized that I should delete a couple things. Really running low on space. You did. Nice. It was good. I'm excited to see what the full story is like. Because it's... what am I trying to say? It's... many times over. You beat it like 5 times. Yeah, I think I beat it like 3 times. It was a lot. It was a lot. Like, it was interesting. But also, like... I got kind of bored. Because I was just like, this is just the same thing over and over again. Cool. Which I guess is, you know, kind of the point. But... I am excited. I'm excited to play it. I started Scarlet Nexus, which I'm really liking. Have you moved on from New World already, Mr. H? I saw that you were streaming Far Cry 6 yesterday. What do you think of it? Are you enjoying it? I watched, again, Jacksepticeye, play it. No, I'm addicted to New World. I was just surprised to see you playing something else. With with New World being out. Far Cry is your story game. Got you. Is it as ridiculous and as fun as you wanted it to be? You're enjoying Far Cry very much. Nice. I loved 4. I really did. And I even have the statue from the collector's edition. I think I have it somewhere else where you can't see it. I loved 4. Like, I really did. You'd never played Far Cry, so you had no expectations. I feel like they've leaned a little more into, like, Just Cause. It's very goofy. Like, they've gotten more into the absurdity. But I kind of think that works. I think it works. I think the villains in Far Cry games are always so good. Like, I played a little bit of 5, I think maybe like 30 hours of it. And it was... The villain wasn't as good. Like, Pagan Min from 4 was really, really good. It's free if you have Uconnect. I do not. I do not. Man, too many things. Too many things. Like, legitimately. Why are there so many services to get things? For real, for real. I'm uninstalling some games so I can get room. Back for Blood. How big is it? 27 gigs. I might buy it someday when it's like 20 bucks, you know what I mean? Just fuck around with it. Cause why not? One time for the one time. Sounds fun. Hi, Julie. How are you? I hope you're doing well, Julie. We're talking about video games. Well, specifically, we were talking about Far Cry 6 and Back 4 Blood. I've really, really been liking Scarlet Nexus. It's really fun. But I'm a big JRPG person, as we all know. Been rough. I'm sorry to hear that, Julie. Are you still feeling poorly? I'm doing all right. I start my job on Wednesday. So today and tomorrow are my last daytime streams, and then it'll be evenings. It'll be evenings for me, which I'm nervous about, but also excited. It should be good. It should be good. But I'm doing all right today. I didn't sleep super well, but that's okay. I got some tea. We also got amazing Japanese food yesterday, which was really great. Also, everyone, if you haven't, make sure to like the stream. Just hit the like button, please. Do you need me to come snuggle you? Julie just needs to hug her pink unicorn. Crawl up under her pink blanket. Maybe that'll help. Hopefully it'll help. Also, I'm kind of excited to try the Halo multiplayer, but I know that's not for a while. I have so much, Chris, if you're still here, we have so much grinding to do on the battle pass. I think the season ends on the 5th of December, so we got time. We got time, but I can't believe Kat. So I've been playing with Chris's friend Kat, and she's a level 100 and almost 10, I think. I'm like a level like 49. She's whooping our ass. I'm just going for that Carnage skin. To anyone else who plays Fortnite knows that the last page of the battle pass is Carnage, and I want the skin, but it's taking forever. I don't think I finished my battle pass. It's a lot. It's a lot, Mr. H, so I feel you. Julie, how was your stream? Did your stream go well? The battle pass, I guess it didn't used to be like this star system. It didn't used to be like this. Which Apex moved to that too, and I hated it. Like, as someone moving into Fortnite after they changed it, it's like, okay, that's all I've ever known. But like on Apex, they went from like a standard battle pass where it's just like every level had stuff to the like you earn a certain amount of stuff and then you can kind of go through the battle pass however you want. And I hated it. It went all right. I'm glad to hear that. I did lurk for a little bit while I was getting ready. And then I went and had some lunch. I'm just glad to like have a game for myself again, which has been really nice. Which is what Scarlet Nexus is. Because Fortnite is not very fun if you're not playing with friends. I realize it's not nearly as fun. But that's alright. That's alright. I think the weirdest thing is... Sorry, my brain is all over the place. The weirdest thing about streaming now is that I stream half as much time. But... What's Scarlet Nexus? It's a JRPG. It got put on Game Pass, and I've really been enjoying it. Also, Chris told me yesterday that the My Time at Sandrock beta starts in January, so we got that to look forward to. To anyone who doesn't know, that's the sequel to My Time at Portia, but it's gonna be multiplayer, and I'm excited about that. Because it's fun, but I think it would be more fun with people. With more people. It's basically Stardew. It's a lot like Stardew, I guess. Julie, how's school been? School going alright? I didn't really talk to you much last week. I'm sorry you've been rough. Started with cute boys. Yeah. I mean, what are you talking about? Sebastian is a cute boy. TBH, I want to play Stardew with a friend. Yo, Chris. I got you. I do already have one going on. Like, we could start a new one too. I had one with Shan that I never got to like go back to, because you know, Shan. But it's on the beach. Been pretty okay at school. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's good news, Julie. Chris, we're gonna run out of we're gonna run out of time. We have too many games. Like, legitimately, I want to play Back for Blood. We can take over and make better memories. You let me know. You let me know. I'm sure I still got it. It'll be good. You wanted to play Stardew, but no one wants. So no one plays. I know. Well, we have 3 because Laura joined us for a day too. But I guess you guys can't play on it if I don't have it open, I guess, right? Or if I'm not playing, really. So many multiplayer games where you just can't go on and vibe. And I wish you could. Like, what if I don't want to play at the very moment that everyone else wants to play? Excuse you. But yeah, we got Back for Blood tomorrow. And Fortnite all the time. Oh, hello, Tildy. My dog came to say hello. And then she immediately ran away. Yo, my voice is already going. Hello? Can you not do this? Why is my voice like this? I'm nervous about having to talk for 8 hours. Also on Wednesday, I have to do this new hire orientation thing. As you do. And I have to like, okay, tell me why I feel so anxious about this. I'm sitting in front of a camera right now. Okay. Like literally talking to you guys. I have to do this, but with people I am like gonna be working with, like other new people on Wednesday. And I'm so anxious about it. I'm like, why? I do this all the time. Why does it feel so much weirder to think about having to do it really formally? You already have a Back for Blood stream planned. Hell yeah, I love that for you, Mr. H. Get it? I really am just excited to see what the rest of the story will be like. Too many games. Too many games. So little time. About to have even less time. You don't think Back for Blood is worth the cost? Well, it's on Game Pass. That's where I'm getting it. So, I'm not paying for it. Yo, Game Pass rules. It kind of slaps. Like, I would like to be sponsored by Xbox Game Pass, please. Maybe I should get a Humble Bundle thing. I know Chris was telling me that someone she knows like has a Humble Bundle like code, and they like got a payout from it finally, and they like made quite a bit of money. Maybe I should do that. Y'all can get Humble Bundle through me. Yeah, I don't think I would pay $60 for it, but with it on Game Pass. Like, it's not typically my kind of game, but, you know, I am excited to play it because it's on Game Pass. And I think it's crossplay. My boy was giving out a Humble Bundle for winning marbles. There you go. Hi, Zooks. I'm good. I'm good. We're just talking about Back for Blood and video games and how I start my job on Wednesday, and I'm nervous. How are you? How are you, Zooks? You heard anything else? Heard anything else about the job? See, I'm telling you, all the Toxic Avengers moving up in the world. Zooks is applying for a new job, so that's exciting. Comp, I think, has an interview today. Back for Blood is very exciting. I'm excited. When are we planning Human Fall Flat with Toxic Avengers? That's a good question. I do have it on Game Pass. Like, I was literally just debating on if I should uninstall it. But if we're gonna play it, which we should, let's fucking do it. Zook's Human Fall Flat stream tonight. Because why not? I just got a confirmation the other day to confirm that my resume is in the hiring manager's hands. Okay, great. I'm trying to push people off with me. Oh, you know we're gonna take comp down every chance we get. If everyone wants to play, I will fall flat. I mean, US comp. I'm down. It is crossplay, right? Are we all playing through? Are we all through Game Pass? You should lift to throw comp off the edge. Hell yeah. So through step 1, I beat the computer. Hell yeah. Solid move. You have it on both, so of course you do, Chris. Of course you do. All right, yo, someone asked comp. You have Game Pass, so okay, so. All right, someone asked comp. I'm down. I'm down. I have never played it. I've never played Human Fall Flat. I love my stream. It's just become, let's plan other people's streams. And I'm here for it. To everyone who's here, my first evening stream will be on Thursday. So we all have that to look forward to. Woo! Yay. I'm pretty nervous about it. I haven't done an evening stream in like such a long time. What time? I'm gonna try 7 to 9 Central Time. So it'd be 8 to 10 for most of you. I think all, like, basically everyone who's here right now, it'd be 8 to 10 for you guys. Wait, did Com say something? All right, sick. I'm down. I'm down. Let's do it. Yeah, Mondays will overlap with Zooks. You're right. All right, sick. Let's do it. Might be slightly late. I gotta have dinner, you know, because I'm an hour behind you guys. But yeah, I'm down. Chris, you good? Yeah, it sucks because I am definitely gonna be overlapping with friends that I want to watch, but it's like, how? I mean, I can't, like, there's not a time where I like stream that will be streaming over somebody else. You know what I mean? It'll be fine. It's only on Mondays, so. And to be fair, you really don't usually go past 8 on Mondays, so it's kind of, it actually kind of works out, doesn't it? Like, or do you? And I'm just crazy. No, I guess you start at 7, so you usually go till what, like 9? Whatever. I might switch a day at some point, but if I become real world rich, I may cut back on stream. Who knows? Yo, you about to become real world rich. We all are. We're all about to hit it big. Not really like 1.5 hour streams. Yeah, I know your Mondays are really short, so it works out. It's all good. It's not like you could raid me anyway. You can't raid me here, so it's cool. I'm waiting for them to add it, you know, someday. Someday they will. Live redirects. Why is it called that? YouTube, pick better names. Remember me when y'all are at the top. As the wonderful CB Matt says, a rising tide raises all ships. I'm telling you, I need to figure out this Clout Mountain stuff. Y'all, I'm about to have so much fucking free time when I'm working. I'm just gonna I'm gonna make notes about social media posts and shit because I can't be on my phone, which is fine. I'm on my phone like 9 hours a day right now. Cause yes, I do get my usage times. And my average is 9 hours a day. Maybe it'll be a good thing. But I can make lots of notes on like YouTube videos and stuff. And maybe I can work on Cloud Mountain stuff, unironically. I think it'd be great. I think it has the potential to like actually maybe do some good for streamers that we know. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I can. This is how dorky I am. So when I used to work at the bank, right? The other bank, we all had our own pens. We didn't use work pens. We all went out and bought personal pens, our favorite pens, right? I'm really excited because I get to go buy pens. I get to go buy myself pens. Don't underestimate a good pen. When you have to write as much as we do, the bank, it's good to have a nice pen. And I think I went through like 4 packs of pens at the time that I worked there. In the year that I worked there, like 4 packs of pens. It's kind of wild. In fact, I still have one of them. This pen has lasted me 4 years. 4 years. It has tape on it because I stole this from somebody else. I legit. So we used to mark them with colors and I stole her pen. But she can suck it. Pentel Energel liquid gel ink pens for the win. I'm trying to think of which ones I like. Let me see. I have like a whole like shit over here. Not for you, dogs. Hey, you too. Here we go. I found them. I like these ones. I like the Pilot pens. But specifically the 10. The 0.7s are terrible. Gotta go, but you'd be lurking. Okay, thanks, Zooks. Thanks for the lurk. We'll be playing Human Fall Flat tonight. If anyone would like to do a shout out for Zooks, or you can't, shout outs don't really work. But if you wanna put his link in the chat, Julie. The Toxic Avengers and I will be there tonight. But yeah, these are my favorite pins. The Uniball and the Pilot. Anyways, that's how dorky I am. I have a favorite pen. Thank you, Julie. Why did that not come across as a link? Oh, I think it's because it's not www. That's all right. Anyways, you can go check out Zooks there. I am excited. I've never played Human Fall Flat. But I'm nervous to start my job, but I'm also excited. Have to make sure I stay hydrated, like Skunk said. Mr. H, we're taking you to the top too. It's okay. We're all going to the top together. Kenny has coined the tagline for Clout Mountain, and it is "Climb the Cloutin," and I think that's brilliant. So we're all climbing the Cloutin together. And I'm excited. I don't know. Maybe I won't become at all internet famous, and maybe I will. I don't know. Sometimes I still feel weird talking about really serious stuff on stream because it's hard when people are coming and going, and I don't even know if you guys like to talk about it. I know some of you guys were just here for me, so you don't really care what I'm talking about. But, you know, I talk about real things and how I'm feeling a lot, and I don't know. I've really been procrastinating doing YouTube videos, and I think somewhere in the back of my head it's like I'm afraid to succeed, and also afraid that I won't succeed at it. And I know it's not really like an overnight thing. I mean, for some people it is. That's kind of the will of the internet, right? But I don't know. It's really nerve-wracking to put yourself out there, especially when nothing's guaranteed. I mean, nothing is really guaranteed in life, except for, and to be cheesy, death. You know, we're all gonna die, but it's just weird. I hope that you guys enjoy the content I put out, including my videos. I hope that I can bring more people in. I'm 52 subscribers from a custom link. So share my channel with your friends. Just make everyone subscribe. Make everyone you know subscribe, and then like the streams. It's all just a process. You know, I actually wondered, do you guys talk about like other streamers that you watch to friends? Like, I'm just curious. Like, how often do you find yourself talking about like streamers you watch, or whether they're your friends or just streamers you enjoy? I mean, I do talk about them a lot, but I don't know if I like, it's not that I'm not recommending them, but like not in a really active way. You know what I mean? Like, do people actually, they're just like, oh, I really like this streamer, you should go check them out. Do people do that? As someone who like doesn't really watch streams, I don't know. And that feels kind of weird. You talk about Julie and I all the time. Oh, that's nice. I mean, I definitely talk about all of you guys like really periodically, you know what I mean? Like, I throw your guys' names out all the time. I'm sure a lot of people are just like, who the fuck is she talking about? But I don't know. That's nice to hear. Thank you. It's really nice. I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to be online, right? I talk about it to other people that already watch streams. It's like TV shows or games. It's really context dependent. I'm not gonna recommend K-dramas to someone who doesn't vibe with dramas. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, boss. I just wondered, because like I don't know. It's such a specific thing, right? To talk about that kind of thing. I think YouTube videos are a little easier to share because it's not like a live experience. It's just like you can vibe to it whenever you want, which is harder to do with VODs. So like Twitch is a little bit harder. But with YouTube videos, like if you really enjoy a YouTube video, you can be like, oh, I think my friends will like this. And you can just send them the link and then they can watch, you know, the 10-minute video whenever they want. So you're right. I still think that the things I have to say work better in that context. But also I feel so much more awkward when I'm talking about them because I know that I'm not talking to anyone specifically. Like at some point when I talk on stream, I know that at some point someone will be there, right? So it doesn't feel abnormal to talk into the camera. But if I'm sitting here by myself trying to record a YouTube video, it's so weird. It's so awkward. I'm just like, there's not anyone there. And it feels so awkward. And it's still not something I'm used to. It's super weird. It's such an odd thing being a YouTuber. Like, to have a relationship with your camera, essentially, is what it is. Like, you're essentially building a rapport with a non-existent thing, right? Like, at the same time, I don't like to talk in front of people, so I'm glad that I'm not talking in front of somebody. But also, it's really weird. It's really weird. Like right now, I know that you guys are like sitting on the other side watching me just sit here and talk. But for some reason, my brain like doesn't compute that in the same way that like when I'm watching my friends and I'm talking to them and I can like see into their house. You know what I mean? Like, it feels so weird. You're not what, Julie? All right, you know what I mean. It's just like, I know you guys can see this, but it's like my brain forgets, I think sometimes, that you guys like can see this, all of this, just where I live. Like, it's such a weird concept to my brain, even though like I know it. But at some point I become so much more self-conscious when I'm like, when I know there's not someone on the other side. The other thing that really fucks with me, I don't like talking in silence. Like, I'm so used to sitting here when I'm streaming and I have my headphones on that when I'm trying to record a video and there's like no sound, it really fucks me up. Like, it's so bad. In fact, it got to the point that in my last video, I put in AirPods and made sure there was music playing because it like was so hard for me to sit there with nothing, with no sound, and just like talk. Because I'm so used to sitting here with my headphones on. But the headphones don't really make sense when I'm just chatting to a camera. Even now, I wouldn't need to be wearing them. I just like to. I used to do just chattings where I didn't wear them, but it's so weird. It's so weird. Like, I don't like sitting in silence. It's very awkward. Maybe I just don't really like silence. Maybe that's just like a telling thing about me. Also, boss, how did your meeting go? Did it go okay? It's a weird thing. It's so weird. I'm so glad that I've made friends with so many streamers that like get it. You know what I mean? Because at some point sitting in front of a camera like just becomes second nature. Like even sometimes when I sit here and I'm just like playing Fortnite, I catch myself like just glancing up at the camera, which is not on. And I'm just like, why am I doing this? There's nothing there. It was fine, just a planning meeting. Hell yeah. Boss, how is your job search going? Going okay? The hardest part is just giving a shit about the meeting / work. I'm just super checked out right now. I feel you. I think Kenny's been kind of feeling that way recently as well. But I think his like week off last week helped a bit. LMAO job search. I thought you were looking. I thought you were looking, boss. All y'all just like, honestly, I'm surprised like Spencer is still working. Like, I feel like every time I talk to him, he's like, I'm done. And then he's like, actually, I'm working. I turned down an interview because I had a personal moral problem with the company itself. I respect that. I think that's important, boss. Haven't heard much back from anything else. Fair. We have a huge company here owned by some very conservative billionaires. Welcome to Kansas. And they pay so well. Like, it's probably the best you can get paid here, to be honest. And I could never work for them. Like, I've known people who've worked for them, for that company, and they essentially like force you into having the same views as said billionaires, and I couldn't do it. Like, in fact, said billionaires pretty much single-handedly funded Trump, so I could never work there. Haven't heard much back from anything else. I'm sorry to hear that, boss. Hopefully you'll find something soon. That you know, mesh with well. You wouldn't get the job. What? Which job? That job? You wouldn't want it anyway. They're so I'm serious. Like, I'm not even joking. They basically, well, I guess there's only one of them's alive now, so. They pretty much single-handedly funded Trump, so that's the kind of billionaires they are. Is there really any other kind of billionaire? Let's be for real. But yeah, I could never work for them. I respect that. I respect the hell out of that, boss. To not even accept an interview because you just don't agree with them, because that's not an easy thing to do. To turn things down because you have an issue with it. So good on you, boss. Good on you. What a weird world we live in. Ah, yes, the particular collection of billionaire D-bags. Yeah. I think I've talked about them before, but they have a huge they have a huge compound in the city. And when I say compound, I mean it. It's like 2 city blocks. Yeah, this role would have been right in the city I wanted and paid what I wanted. It's a huge fucking bummer. Aw, big sad. See, but that's what makes it so much more impressive that you turned down the chance for an interview, because if it was that ideal, I think that makes it even more like impressive that you turned it down. I legitimately think that. How's your house reno coming along? Are you actually gonna be able to move in next month, boss? Because I'm sure that's a lot of stress, right? Did you want pets, Tildy? You can kind of see her tail in the camera. Okay, I can't pet you, you 2 dummies. Go. Welcome to my dogs. They decide that they need attention right now. Makes them even bigger. D-bags if turned down. They installed all the kitchen cabinets and stuff. It's coming along well. Oh, glad to hear it. I'm really glad. They haven't found anything like, you know, horrible, surprisingly. Because that shit is terrifying. I'm glad to hear that, though. That's exciting. So does that mean move-in is still on schedule? I know Zooks just had his bathroom renovated, and it seems they didn't really find anything surprising there either, which is really good news. Because bathrooms are always like kind of like that, right? As far as you know. Well, that's good. Because I thought it was like the beginning of next month, right? Or am I thinking wrong? Or has it changed since maybe I last talked to you about it? I don't know. Shit memory. Yeah, it is. Okay. Thanks, shit memory. You worked out for me for once. That's awesome, though. Very exciting to be moving into a your home. I keep thinking about how now that I'm gonna have like, you know, some, you know, money, not be super broke all the time. Probably need to do some things to our house, and I'm not looking forward to that. We did a house or a bathroom like half renovation last year, and it's not, we still haven't done like the finishing touches, and I really should have, honestly, but I've been so lazy. And as many of you know, a big thing with my mental health is I have this irrational fear of like plumbing and shit like that, so the less time I spend in the bathroom, the better. That's why, honestly, I thought the water main break thing was going to be really bad. And I did get really anxious because it really dropped our water pressure for a couple hours. But they bypassed and everything was fine. And now, like, we're good to go. But it was frightening in my mind for a little while. Apparently, there was, like, a power outage, the water filtration thing, and then which like caused depressurization, and then when they repressurized it, it burst a like huge water main, like one of the like giant ones that's like 42 inches in diameter, like huge, and like flooded like a whole neighborhood. Like it was shitty. It was really shitty for that neighborhood. I think it like ruined some homes and shit, which really sucks. And I think it's crazy because I was reading about it and they were like, it's like less than 1% of the water pipes in the city are that big. I'm like, oh, that really sucks. That's a real big suck. I would hate to be in that neighborhood. And then we just got like a shitload of rain last night, so I'm sure that wasn't any better. Like, Kenny was telling me that the Chiefs game got like what rained out like during halftime yesterday. I'm like, great. That's so fun for them. Welcome to Kansas, where any weather could happen at literally any point. I think a lot of people joke about that, and I'm sure there are other parts of the country that are like that, but it really is like that here. Like, it'll go from being 95 to 60 the next day or below. Yeah, I'm sure it's very similar in Iowa, yeah. You know, the good old Midwest. We really don't live that far from one another, so it makes sense. Yeah. We're like 6 hours apart, so not really. But we got horrible storms last night. I like really struggled to fall asleep last night, and because I swear to God, I thought I heard a tree branch break. But I think it was just like thunder in the distance. And I was like kind of anxious about it because we have a huge like, and I mean, it's massive, a massive oak tree behind our home. It's like, it's gotta be at least 100 years old, at least. It's massive. And like, if that thing broke, if it like broke in any way, one, it'd be taking down power lines, and two, it'd be taking down like 4 houses with it. Like, it's massive. And it really sucks because then we have to clean up fucking acorns for days this time of year. Oh, the fun of owning a home in the fall. I love watching the leaves change, but I hate the mess of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can never like decide what I want to listen to. Oh, actually, I didn't say anything, but I got a copyright claim on my last stream. Our yard is filled with pine needles. Oof. It's rough. We had to get this little thing. They have this little thing. And it's like this little rolly ball thing that like picks up like acorns or like, you know, whatever kind of nut tree you have and stuff like that. And you just like roll it and it like picks them up. We had to get one of those because we get so many acorns. Maybe the most adult purchase we've ever made. Can't wait for the dog to try to eat them. Oh no, I hope not. I hope not, boss. Our dog just try to eat the squirrels. Not really, but they do chase them a lot. Because with acorns comes squirrels. It's a weird time. I hope your dog doesn't try to eat the pine needles though. That wouldn't be good. But yeah, I think that's arguably the most adult purchase we've made. Even more so than the house. It's very weird. Now someone could just come in and clean up the leaves because he's stupid. I mean, that's fair. I think Grayson's legitimately tried to eat rocks before. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you doing that? Dogs are weird like that. Like I said, I think my dogs are gonna be really sad to be home alone without me here, because I've been home for 3 years now, and I think their anxiety is gonna be pretty bad for a while. And that sucks. But I hope they'll be okay. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do about, like, therapy. Like, how am I going to go to therapy when I work 8 to 5? Why is it that everything has to be at the same exact time? Like, and employers never want to let you off to, like, do things. You know what I mean? Like, my therapy appointments are, like, 40 minutes long. So I'm trying to figure out how I could, like, schedule them during my lunch. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know. Dogs, jobs, houses. A lot of things to stress about. Moving to evenings. I think that's gonna be the weirdest thing. Maybe the videos will be good. Like, I think I'm gonna put more, like, time and effort into my videos. Because again, like I said, I think they're just, that format works better for the content that I want to put out. And I've, like, been really trying not to overwhelm myself. But it's hard. It's hard because, like, part of me is like, I'm not overwhelmed, but does that mean I'm not doing enough? Does that make sense? I don't know. I hope everybody else's mental health is doing okay. Because I know mine comes and goes. I know this job is... I think, like, the money that comes with the job is really going to help with stress and, like, my mental health and stuff in that aspect. And I think it's really going to... I don't know, it might take a dive a little bit just because it's going to be a lot different. I'm trying to look at it not as, like, a negative change. Okay. Excuse you? What the fuck? Streamlabs, what the hell? I mean, mine has been better, but I'm putting on a good face. I'm sorry to hear that, boss. Is it just because of work and stuff? You narrate your Fortnite? Wait, what do you mean? What just happened? Was there a link that you tried? Or is it just because there was, like, a period and then something? What the fuck? The hell's Streamlabs? I should really go and add a lot of people as, like, VIPs so that way they can post links and shit like that. But I hope if... I think that's all it was. Stupid Streamlabs. See, this chat, that's kind of the bad thing with it, is, like, it doesn't delete this stuff, which is whatever. But it's just life right now. I hope it gets better. I hope you're giving yourself a break. Just to try not to be so stressed or feel so down. I know that's not really helpful. But I feel you. I think Kenny and I have both been feeling similarly to that. Just trying to push through. Like I said, I think having a job is really going to help, but I also think it'll be I don't know, it's going to be rough. Drives me nuts that it puts you behind when you come back responding to old topics. Oh, got you. I was like, wait, how are we where did Fortnite come from? Okay, makes more sense. Makes more sense. What's going on my phone? I'm just getting so many notifications. But I don't know. I guess I hope you just try to do things, anyone who's going through mental health shit right now, I hope you try to do things that lessen the burden on your brain and help a little bit. Whether that's just can't take a break, drive this train until the wheels fall off. Let's hope that happens in the winter when I can just chill inside and stop caring about shit for a while. Well, I hope you can do something for yourself, boss. You know what I mean? Whether that's, you know, playing a game that helps you relax a little bit or, you know, something like that. I know you said you're really excited for Back 4 Blood. I'm really excited. It comes out tomorrow. So we got that going for us. But I too am looking forward to winter for you. That it should provide some respite for you. Because the world is just crazy right now. And it'd be nice if it wasn't. Just for a little bit. Just a little bit of time, you know? You need to pick up Dread. I'm surprised you didn't. I know Arsik on my Discord really liked it. And he just recently got super into Metroid, so... I know you're like super into Metroid. I'm surprised you have waited at all, boss. Since nearly every streamer is playing it right now and spoiling the shit out of it. Yeah, you should probably do that. You should probably do that. Well, I'm not. Haha. Win for me. I have basically heard and read nothing but good things about it, though. So that's good, I guess. Oh, you're playing Control. Nice. Not playing what? Metroid Dread. Like I said, I'm not really a Metroid fan. And you have like 4 other games in the shoot. Yeah, I started Scarlet Nexus, but I know Back 4 Blood comes out tomorrow, and you know, I'm just on that Fortnite grind, so it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm about to have significantly less time, so it's gonna be very weird. You're not playing it, yeah. All right. Well, my friends, I'm gonna call it a day here. It's been 2 hours. I gotta get used to this 2-hour thing if we're gonna be moving into evenings, because I want to be able to like have some time in the evenings, even after I stream, to like unwind a little bit. So the sooner I get used to this 2-hour thing, the better. Sometimes I don't even make it 2 hours, and then sometimes I'm like, I could just keep talking. But I hope all of you have a wonderful day. I'll be back tomorrow at 1:30 Central Daylight Time with more of this. It'll be great. And then don't forget, Thursday I'm moving to evenings, so I know most of you are on the Discord, so I will share anything there. But I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening. You eat good food, you drink your water, you sleep well tonight. And you just do whatever, you know, makes you feel relaxed. 2 hours is long. I don't know how people do it for 8. Yo, same, boss. Same. Okay, for real though, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Where's my hello? Stream ending. There we go. Haha, I need to clean it up. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.